It's Friday, November 1st. I'm Jennifer Vong. Teenage rebellion and what it means for cars. We'll explain just after these headlines. UAW labor leaders from Ford plants around the country will be in Detroit today to review the tentative agreement the union struck with the automaker. They will decide whether to recommend the contract to the membership for ratification. Here's what we know about the proposed deal. The contract includes more than $6 billion in investment and would create or retain more than 8,500 jobs. According to sources, full-time workers would receive a $9,000 ratification bonus, and temporary workers would get $3,500. Health care benefits would remain unchanged, and Ford workers would receive similar wage and lump sum gains that General Motors workers got. Those were 2 3% raises and 2 4% lump sum bonuses. There will be a plant closure if the deal is ratified, Ford's Romeo engine plant north of Detroit. The plant's roughly 600 workers would be transferred to nearby Van Dyke Transmission. And the UAW's jointly operated training center with Ford will stay open, but it will be restructured to avoid the misuse of funds that occurred at GM and Fiat Chrysler training centers. Meantime, a former top aide to UAW President Gary Jones was charged on Thursday with conspiracy to embezzle union funds and conspiracy to defraud the U.S. The feds say Edward Robinson and 6 others, including UAW Region 5 Director Vance Pearson, embezzled more than $1.5 million and filed false expense reports to conceal the wrongdoing. Prosecutors allege that Robinson, quote, made significant purchases of high-end liquor, cigars, wine, golf apparel, golf clubs, and other lavish expenses at the direction of and for senior UAW officials. The criminal complaint includes a number of potentially incriminating details about a labor leader listed as UAW Official A. The Detroit News has reported that Official A is President Gary Jones. Jones has not been charged with any wrongdoing. According to the complaint, Official A told Robinson in or about late 2017 that the cash embezzlement needed to stop because of the ongoing federal investigation into the UAW. It also alleges Official A promised to take care of one of Robinson's relatives with a sham job if Robinson agreed to take sole responsibility for a portion of the embezzlement. Robinson is the 12th person charged in the ongoing corruption probe. So far, 10 people, including 6 former union officials, have pleaded guilty. To recall news, General Motors is calling back 638,000 SUVs and pickup trucks because a wheel speed sensor could fail and cause unintended braking. The recall covers 2015 to 2020 Chevrolet Suburbans, Tahoes, GMC Yukons, and certain 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500 and GMC Sierra 1500 models. Kia Motors has promoted Michael Cole to president. Cole is currently the U.S. unit's chief operating officer and executive vice president. He'll take over the new role November 11th. Cole will continue to report to Sean Yoon, CEO of Kia Motors North America. And most automakers will report October U.S. sales numbers today. There's one early result. Hyundai reported an 8% increase led by its SUV lineup. General Motors, Ford, and Fiat Chrysler will not release their numbers. They now report quarterly. For the latest results throughout the day, stay with Autonews.com. The sedan is the middle finger of the future. You heard that right. Those words from Alfonso Albaiza, Nissan's head of global design. He explains that sedans appeal to the younger buyers who don't want to be like their parents who drive crossovers or SUVs. In fact, Nissan's global product strategy boss, Ivan Espinosa, also saying The automaker is seeing data that shows young people are bored with SUVs, making them more open to owning a sedan. And while overall U.S. car sales fell 11% through September, Nissan continues to say there's opportunity in sedans as rivals including Ford and Fiat Chrysler abandon the segment. Nissan believes that lower-cost small cars remain relevant, especially for first-time vehicle buyers. That wraps up today's newscast. Enjoy the weekend. And remember, daylight saving time ends on Sunday at 2 a.m. So set your clocks back 1 hour before you go to bed Saturday night. We'll see you back here on Monday. Take care.